Hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play of Deus Ex Human Revolution. Arcade Craig here, along with Adam Jensen and Natanya Keckner, I think her name is, who's offering to help us out here. What we got going for today is, well, we'll see if we finish this DLC up in one fell swoop here. Well, fell swoop, the second half here. But before we do, I wanted to, do have a secondary objective, which should be to meet her contact twin and using the lower level maintenance area near the elevator, so we'll look for that. And we also need to upload our biometrics into the prison's mainframe computer. So we're looking to do that. I do think I'm gonna go ahead and turn off this camera. If she wants it on, she can turn it back on, but I didn't seem to be freezing it at all, so I don't know. Get it? Oh, there it goes. No? Yeah, so maybe she's just observing it. She ain't really have any control over that, so. Alright, off we go. I am a little bit tempted to, although I don't know if I'll do it or not, head back to Burke's office, and I want to check that pathway that I didn't look down. I ended up getting distracted and going elsewhere. See if we... So there might not be nothing to it, but... I don't need none. Machine pistols. Is there anyone else up here? This camp. Yeah, that's the door we came out here. This guy was standing and didn't notice him. I don't know if I should explore a little bit more up here, just to look.
Should report to Security Central for biometric scan.
Seems like I can remember. Like people, someone's in there. Like I remember finding something out and about all this. It sounds like two guys talking, so I don't know if I should really be looking to go in there and stir up more trouble. So I think what we'll do, like I say, and it may lead to nothing, man, but I still want to check it out. I do. Curiosity got me watching back on the tape. See if I can get back to Burke's office relatively easily or not. Already, what objective is that looking at here? Well, that's leading us towards Twin, I guess. Huh? Should I go do that right now, or should I go look for Burke's office again? Don't automatically remember where it was. I don't think it was too far from this area. Oh. Alright, got pocket secretary there. Pause the video anytime there's text on it and you'd like to read it. Who knows, that might be where it led to, is here. We'll follow that and see where it leads. very well be the vent we were looking at. No. Yeah, know if anyone's in there. I'm not seeing anyone. Anything in here at all? Computer. Okay. See where this goes. Okay. Oh, this was just the office we were in, right? That led us in and around to it. Take that camera off. I don't see any beams showing off it, so. Nowhere. Yeah, I can't remember if he was upstairs or not. Okay. Go. Money's. Sell it maybe. Like a bulky mallet went out to everyone. We don't have the thing to lift. There's no grate behind it from what I can tell. Probably get a save. Right underneath that one, no worries. I'm guessing he was at an above level than where we're at. Right, we've checked in here, haven't we? Yeah. No. Oh yeah, we dumped all that. Docking bay maintenance. Looking at right in here. Yeah, I remember going into that one with the backpack. That. Kind of tempted to travel in these. May just get me more turned around. This is the one we had just traveled to. So yeah, we're gonna have to go up a level. Yeah. Okay, that camera's functioning. Okay, cool. There it is. Found his office. Okay. That was the way we came. I remember looking down there and said, nah, we'll go forward. So, like I say, this may lead to nothing. Don't know, but let's find out. Hmm. Sneaking back here and throwing back some beers, are you, Mr. Burke? Okay, let's see what this controls. It's unlocked. Probably because they didn't expect anyone would ever get in here. Cool. Alright, so I mean, that could end up being handy. Just turn off some computers. Alright, so now we'll head for the maintenance. And see about meeting Quinn. I'm wanting to say, and I'll know once I see him, that Quinn is a guy from, what was the name of it? It was a game they created that I think was meant to be played on like phones or iPads and that kind of thing. I bought it, they did port it to PC. Oh, and I did see those guys that did die here, was it? They died from their own grenade throw, so killed a bunch of their own dudes. Yeah, I'm going backwards though. That wasn't my doing, man. I'm trying to remember what the name of that game is. Like I said, I bought it. I don't have. I was about to drop it. I don't have the Icarus, and may very well kill Jensen, and doesn't take fall damage for shit. I played very little of it because it wasn't ported very well at all. The controls are very finicky. God, what was the name of it? I think it may have Quinn in it. We'll see. Like I say, I reckon when I see him, I'll know if that's the guy who I'm thinking of or not. Out in the open, all right. I think that is him. I think so. Anyway, hello, sir.
Are you Quinn?
Yeah, that's me. Jensen, is it? You weren't followed, were you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I can believe that. They're having a hell of a time keeping up with you.
I know that. Consider it. I mean, I do intend to keep it that way, but knowing me and being Mr. Bunglesworth that I am, I'll likely. So truth is that let's go play it by ear. Whatever works, works.
Yeah, I like to play it by ear. Whatever works, works.
Practical man, aye. Just keep doing whatever you're doing. Maybe you won't bring the bass down around my ears.
Look, Keitner said you can help me. Can you?
Yeah, she told me to be expecting you, but that was ages ago. What are you trying to pull here? We're risking our lives diverting attention away from you, covering your tracks. There's limits to how much we can sweep under the rug before the dogs start digging. It's a good thing she can find your clearance to this section of the base. I'd hate to see where you'd end up otherwise.
I'm grateful, but can we get on with it? I understand you run a nice little sideline in procurement.
Aye, I'm, you might say, being inclined to do a little, how should we call it? Bartering. On the side. Since the commander signed off on it, I suppose I could open my stock to you. For a price, that is.
You mean I have to pay?
What? Of course you have to bloody well pay. Ain't exactly a fucking armory quartermaster down here. Just a civvy contractor trying to make ends meet. This ain't a bleeding charity.
Considering the circumstances.
Circumstances? What, that you're a fugitive and I'm risking my neck just talking to you? What are you trying to pull here? Although, I don't suppose you had anything to do with the stasis pod that was saved back on the ship.
How do you know about that?
Ah, so it was you, eh? Well, let's just say I have my sources and your little random act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount on me wares. Just no freebies or handouts. But now that I think of it, if you're looking for a little something for nothing and don't mind a little light work, I've got an errand that could use running. Consider it a special offer of sorts.
Side quest.
Interested?
Let's see about more info first. Well, first off, what exactly do you do here, Quinn? Besides sell stuff on the side.
What exactly do you do here, Quinn?
In a more civilized world, you might say I pass for the base's lead maintenance engineer. But if you look at it from Beltar's point of view, I might as well just be a glorified janitor. Pays good though, so, not complaining.
If the pay is good, why the underground market?
Well, why not? You see, civilian contractors operate under different jurisdiction when it comes to bringing outside goods into the base. So while the rank and file grunts can only order and receive essentials, toothpaste and the like, I, being the entrepreneurial chap that I am, from a more robust catalogue of goods and services. You know the sort. Smokes, beverages, and gentleman's literature.
How does this involve weapons?
Now, let me finish. As an enterprising fellow, I require an exchange of valuables for these slightly less than essential supplies, and often receive some very non-civilian contractor-regulated equipment in exchange, if you catch my drift. Now, normally, I launder my stock through a contact on the mainland, but a deal in Shanghai recently fell through, so lucky for you, I've got some excess inventory to move. Consider this whole arrangement a matter of fortunate timing.
And Keitner is okay with all of this?
Not exactly. You see, some time ago, the commander got wind of my little operation down here. But before she could throw me in the brig, I offered her something I knew she couldn't refuse. Information. I ain't bragging, but I'd managed to build myself quite a little network of sparrows and gophers. I'd known for a while that she'd been at odds with that prick Burke. In the end, I reached a rather simple mutual agreement. I keep her in the loop, and she keeps my neck out of the noose, so to speak.
Yeah, good deal. I do wonder too, when he kind of said a bit before this little part, where he was talking about, where you've been. I wonder if he says that all the time, or is it because we went around, Snooping still around more before we didn't come directly to him. Curious. Anyway, what can you tell me about this base?
What can you tell me about this base?
Nothing you don't know, probably. To the outside world, it's a Beltar Naval Logistics headquarters and supply point for their Pacific operations. Beneath the surface, though, it's much, much more.
How so?
Look, nothing personal, mate, but I prefer if the commander did most of the informing. As far as I'm concerned, the less I know, and more importantly, the less I say in this matter, the better off we all are.
Alright. And can you tell me about the commander, Keitner?
Tell me about the commander, Keitner.
Lieutenant Commander, officially. But the grunts don't pay no mind to that. She's the commander as far as they're concerned. It's the Reds who stick to the formalities, you see. Because they're Burke's boys. The spooks. Special operations. You might say there's a bit of a division of loyalty among the troops.
Between Keitner's men and Burke's?
Aye. Since time immortal, there's always been a rivalry of sorts between grunts and spooks. I always assumed it came down to ego. But it's different here. Probably because Burke's different.
What do you mean?
Well, for a start, the man might be a righteous prick, but he's got the respect of his men. And the higher-ups think he's a visionary based on some fancy tech he drummed up a few years back. In other words, the man's got a lot of influence and a lot of power, and, well, I don't think that old proverb needs repeating here.
Alright, so, about this special offer.
Alright, tell me about this special offer.
Look, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but this base is packing some serious heat. Especially in the form of those walking brick shithouse boxcars. If you get me a few odds and ends, I might be able to whip up a little something to make getting around easier, if you catch my meaning.
What kind of something are we talking about here?
Nothing fancy. Just a 329 series MPRS.
A rocket launcher?
That's right, mate. And custom built. But yours truly, of course. You see, while I might be able to get my fingers on some low-level arms, I'm a little restricted when it comes to military-grade bells and whistles. I'm itching to try out a new trigger propulsion mix. Maybe even recalibrate the guidance system for some extra punch.
Yeah. I mean, I doubt I'll use it, but we'll look into it. So for now, I like the sound of this.
I like the sound of this.
Fucking right, you like the sound of this. It's the bollocks. Look, all you gotta do is find me some components. I'll do the rest. An earlier boat had a shipment of 329s, but I wasn't able to poach any of them before they made it to the armory. Luckily, little Sparrow and my employee managed to lose one through maintenance circulation, but he got himself shit canned before I could collect. Now my little bute's lying around the base somewhere in bloody pieces. The launcher, I mean, not the wee man. Though, no idea really happened to him.
Right, so long story short, you need me to find the parts and bring them back to you.
I think I at least found one part.
I'd say. Just find me the trigger module, scope
Found the
assembly,
scope,
and
yeah.
launcher barrel, and we're in business.
I found
I
one.
can scrape up the rest from leftovers here in the shop.
I think I already found one.
Aye. Let me see what you got there. That's the 329 scope assembly. Let me know when you find the other two.
Alright. Let's take a look at your shop.
What are you buying?
First off, let me see what I can sell you. Yeah, that stuff don't need. Sell you my beers that I could use. Those basically work as additional health, where you gain temporary increase. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should hang on to those. Those are definitely helpful. That is. Well, and once we have all the parts for it, I'll sell this, get rid of it, and then take the one he's offering. Because I don't want to sell any of these other things. This laser rifle, I really doubt I'm going to use it, but I guess you never know. And I'm not selling that. Those, and I know those are can be useful and handy, but just can be useful. These are the ones that I've almost ever used. Get rid of those. And we'll get rid of the silence. Alright, so let's see what selling, if anything. Here. It does sell at least one praxis kit. We've got plenty of money, so may as well. And I think we just earned a praxis kit, so
Thanks for shopping at Quinn Mart.
yeah, good doing business here at Quinn Mart. Okay, so will it give us markers on where to find these bits he needs? Wonder. See what we're dealing with here. And we got a little bit of room. And as far as points, I'm either thinking of boosting it up so they fill up quicker, or boosting up our ability to take damage. Being that we're still trying to do stealth, I think I'll look to do that where they fill up quicker. There we go. Alright, but now we need to find... Alright. have this marked, but not seeing. If that does mean basically we're gonna have to search everywhere within this base. I don't know if we're gonna do that. If it gave me markers more or less where to kind of go search for, then maybe, but if it just means we're gonna have to really go and search room by room, like I just don't know. Is that all there? Yeah, I don't know if our guy's gonna make that kind of jump, man. Well, we got at least damage upgrade. That's good. I would love to do that, but man, let's get a save. Or I go and die trying to make this jump to that beam and then over. Oh, hey. Alright. How about that? Alright, let's see where it leads. Because I, for the life of me, certainly do not recall um, where I'd go about finding all the pieces to that. I'm not gonna go and look it up online or anything like that. So yeah, I think we're gonna head towards the main quest, and if we come across it somehow during that, which I kind of doubt we will, but if we do, then terrific. No, it's not lighting up, so I guess it don't matter if I also have that lit up. All right. All right. And we go again into the biometric thingy. Well, I tell you, this is something that Bella Shepherd from my Mass Effect Let's Play would not be cool with at all. She hated being scanned it off or anything. This isn't something you would
Activating
be too
security
happy
scan.
about.
Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
It's essentially a loading screen though, ain't it? Okay, I do vaguely remember this portion as being pretty tough. Remember right, there's kind of like a central area and then all the like cells around it. Kind of how it works. God, it's gonna be so easy to be spotted. Gotta somehow make our way into there. I was just curious if you could say anything, but I think I remember.
Negative. I submitted a work order request.
Oh,
but no
bit.
response.
I'm gonna get caught. There we go. Think we'll make it in time? Thought I remembered vents being down there. The central room in a sec, see where. Okay. Stand up, Jensen. There you go.
How can he be so short-sighted? Burke's changing the world here. Who's a real hypocrite?
Get a safe.
It's not like that.
And whoever he was talking to on that other end, you would think would notice, hey, where'd that guy go? Where'd John go? I was just speaking to him. Okay, before I click on that, I'm gonna check out the computers, so I'm gonna go invisible. Do that before I stand up. Hopefully, we can turn off some computers. We'll go. I'll try and go through those slower, but for now, them all registered within our. We can look at within our own journal type of thing. No cameras on. Okay. We could get seen through that window though. We're kind of hidden right there while we recharge for a sec. I don't know if once I hit this button, am I gonna like pretty much announce my presence that I'm here? I don't remember. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hit it. And if we do, we can obviously quickly get out of here. So.
Keitner, Jensen, I'm in your detention camp and uploading to the security mainframe now.
Copy that. Any problems?
Negative. I gotta say, though, this isn't exactly what I was picturing when you described it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, you need to get inside the interrogation wing and find out what Burke is hiding. Contact me when you know. Keitner out.
Okay, so we gotta find our way upwards. Alright, so go ahead and get a nurse. I think we'll make our way back down again. Well, should I just go invisible and make our way from here? We're already a portion of the way up. Instead of going all the way down and then trying to work our way up. Oh, looks like we may not have a choice. Does it then go off? No. We're better hidden at least. Going down here. How awful, man. These people being put through this. That direction. Do we have a outshoot one anywhere? Alright, let's get a save. It's too risky to try and knock this dude out, but it's too freaking slow. too much more upward, but no. Taking one of those. And where's the next stairwell? Yeah, real easy spot though for us to get screwed and captured quite easily. You just close the door. And I didn't see the next stairwell to head up.
This isn't right. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a terrorist. Please, let me out. I've done nothing wrong.
Anything in here at all? Value? Nope. For our bars to fill a little bit here. Don't let that robot run around.
Listen to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I can't recall if we could talk to some of these people. Oh, yeah. Okay. But it's like, obviously, we would have to pretty much clear the room, though.
Please. I don't belong here.
It's pretty heartbreaking to hear the people leave there. I guess we'll continue to make our way around until we come across a stairwell or a ladder. But
This is a mistake.
wait for it to pass back around the other way again. Oh, there we go. There it is. So far, these rooms haven't had anything other than a chance to rest and charge up a bit. Or is there a roaming robot around up on this level, or just those stationary ones? Not sure, but oof. Anything to pick up around here? of these boys.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled.
Let me out of here.
Recognized. Access granted.
Yeah, you gotta feel pretty vulnerable there being there though. Stuck in that captured position like that. Well, we can definitely use that. Hopefully they don't have cameras within these rooms that we're gonna get. You would think they would. They would be recording their interrogation sessions, but maybe they only do it as they're performing interrogations, maybe. I think I do remember us being able to talk to somebody in here. That might have been who we just heard talking right now. Audio log.
Post-interview log. Patient has been returned to detention area after sedation. Medical history gathered indicates that she's a prime candidate for inclusion. Similarly, all biological indicators fall within required parameters. Recommend preparation for stage 1 therapy prior to...
Carrie, have you seen this? Have you seen what's on this smart disk? He's gone mad.
Tiffany, slow down. What are you talking about? Where'd you get that?
I found it in the last shipment of materials we received. One of the boxes had been tampered with, blatantly. Someone was sending this to me, to us, to warn us about Commander Burke.
That sounds a little far-fetched, don't you think? I know the two of you have butted heads, but Bob's assured me that the commander is with us on this.
Really? So Mr. Page is okay with us using unwilling human test subjects, is he? What's his opinion on Bell Tower using the OCM to further their military aspirations? Ask him about this Hydra project.
Tiffany, calm down. I know all about the Hydra project. It's nothing nefarious. It's simply a means of allowing soldiers to communicate more efficiently when in the field. You've seen Burke's augmentation. It has nothing to do with the OCM.
So you think his obsession with this technology is because he's an environmentalist? Barry, I know this bothers you too. Those poor women. We can't keep doing this. We can't just rush blindly ahead and let men like Burke pull our strings. Science has made that mistake before.
I know. All right. All right. Let's go down below and contact Bob. We'll see what he has to say about this. I know he's intrigued by the nanotech possibilities. Certainly, he's disappointed with the results we've had.
And as I've did a couple times, I've only played like maybe half an hour or something, just a very little bit of the first game. But my understanding, of course, is that Bob Page is someone important person from the first game, and also he was the one that we seen at the very beginning, the opening cinematic, when the guy that was talking to all the people that were being disguised, and they're talking about, can this be done, and that's him. And we'll see it at the reveal after all the credits roll. I think you see him kind of named as that's Bob Page. Also, at least it sounds like that Aussie woman has a bit of a conscience, at least. I don't know if there's anybody else in here, like bad guys.
Animal. I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet, I promise. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not one of them? One of the scientists? Please, You've got to get me out of here. You've got to do something before they come back. I don't want to disappear like all the others.
Leave. But first, it's okay. What's your name?
It's okay. What's your name?
Nina Sullivan. I don't know why they're holding me in here. They just grabbed me off the street. I'd heard Cape Town was dangerous, but I thought with all the security around...
Cape Town? South Africa?
Isn't that where we are? I blacked out. They drugged me, I think. I was on vacation in Cape Town at the end of the summer.
Damn.
I was going to be starting senior year in the fall, and I wanted to have an adventure. My parents must be so worried.
I take it you're not a terrorist then?
No, I've never done anything wrong. Never demonstrated against anything or anything. But neither have most of the girls here. I'm not sure about the men, but please, can't you get me out of here?
Man, just an awful thought of, like, I'm not saying that this type of thing is going on in the world. I have no idea, but you just think about like all the missing women out there and what children and stuff, and you do just, like, obviously I think many of them unfortunately are just kidnapped, raped, and murdered. Basically, that's probably the unfortunate truth of it, the overwhelming majority. But you do gotta wonder if some are taken and just kept prisoner. God knows. Like, I'm not saying the government structured thing or anything like that. I don't. There certainly could be. Well, you hear about traffickers and that kind of thing. Like, you don't know, and it's just an awful thought of people that be disappeared forever. No one would ever know. Nightmarish stuff. What do you mean disappear like the others? What's going on? What's going on back here?
I want to help you, but you've got to stay calm. Now, what did you mean by disappear like the others? What's been going on back here?
I don't know much. I've heard rumors and seen some things, and I know what they've done to me. Biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something. I don't know what they want from us. Sometimes we're sent back to the cells. Those that aren't. Some of the others think they let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else. Another facility, maybe. Somewhere else inside this one.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because of the way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match or something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
Also, kind of makes me think of a Tom Clancy book. I think it was called Without Remorse. It was really good. And there was a bunch of I think girls that were prostitutes had been, of course, drugged and controlled because of addiction and the prostitute, and then eventually I think a bunch of them get taken into custody by some nefarious group. I don't know, but further nefarious group that they're doing experiments. They're trying to work on a type of bioweapon, if I remember right. I just kind of think about the same type of thing where women just taken and disappeared. Just awful stuff. Great book though. The men in charge.
Hold on. You said they were coming back? Who? Burke? Is he behind this?
I'm not sure. He comes around, but not that often. I know he gives the orders around here, but he doesn't seem all that interested in us beyond some psych tests and questioning. He mostly leaves us to the doctors or scientists or whatever they are.
Tell me about these scientists. Is one of them a woman named Reed?
I don't know. I mean, there is a woman, but her name is Kavanaugh, not Reed. I heard the guard call her that. She seems different. Like she doesn't like what they're doing to us. I can't help but think she's being forced to do these things. The others just treat us like animals. It's horrible. I just want to go home.
Poor thing. I wonder if that's the Aussie that we're hearing. And this would be awful that I'm leaving. Like, yeah. I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you at this moment.
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't! You have no idea what it's like. Please!
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the 2 doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Please. Don't go.
Poor thing, yeah. No, her threatening like that feels like an honest reaction of it. Something out of pure desperation and fear of the moment, like just of being abandoned to this. Like, obviously, it wouldn't help her to do such a thing, but she's just desperate and terrified. Ah, freaking awful, man. Such an awful thing.
Clinical trial log 11/27. Attending Dr. Tiffany Kavanagh, Dr. Gary Savage. Observing Commander Peter Burke. Patient has been sedated and restrained.
Administering compound P-026, 0.75 cc's. Injection via the left suboccipital triangle, isolating the neocerebellum and pontine nuclei.
Well done, doctors. Appears that the spinal cranial replacement was successful.
She's been stable for 48 hours. Placing the upper column and posterior skull is more complex than your own hindbrain augmentation, Commander Burke, but it's well within our abilities. That's not our sticking point.
I'm quite aware of what your sticking point is, Doctor. Getting results that I can use.
Gary? Gary, she's waking up. Look at the alpha waves. They're attenuating. Blood pressure and heart rate are rising. O2 saturation is really low.
Savage, get this under control.
Tiff, increase sedation and disconnect the OCM interface. Get a dose of propofol ready, see if she stabilizes.
It's not working, Gary. Damn it. There's a rupture in the circle of Willis. Anterior cerebral artery. Shit. Shit. I've got to get in there.
It's already too late, Tiffany. You know that.
Is it still alive?
No. Now we've lost her. I don't understand. She burned out so quickly. Arterial degeneration was clearly more advanced than anticipated, but still, the new compound should have worked.
Dispose of the body. I'll have the next viable candidate prepared and sent down to you, Dr. Kavanagh.
It is.
Bastard.
Yep. Okay, let's see the. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Or it's gonna be. I think we got some that we went through real quick that we got in that when we were in that tower, huh? That we didn't really get a chance to look at. Alright. For this room. data storage device. We got one of them earlier. I think we've already read that one. Need your beer. Alright.
So what did these ones die of, Savage?
Complete neurological breakdown from the looks of it. Organ collapse, nerve degradation.
Find him. There's been some trouble on the base. My man will take care of it. You were saying?
We may be looking at serious cross-systemic failure issues with the OCM.
It's those god-awful implants, Gary. The whole inhumane procedure. After a while, it just burns them out.
Has this been happening at the other sites?
We've experienced some die-off, yes, but I've been told Dr. Reed's research may offer a breakthrough. If we could bring her back here...
That's not going to happen.
Then we need to start considering other options. A nanotech-based solution performed on willing volunteers.
And are you volunteering yourself, Doctor?
Tiffany, please. I need to look at the raw data, Commander. If you would.
I turned a blind eye to your little office romance, Savage. But if she becomes a problem, she will be volunteering.
Douche nozzle, man.
Keitner, I found out what Burke's been concealing. The interrogation wing is some kind of medical testing facility. He's using the prisoners as lab rats.
For what?
Not sure. I'll need Burke's retinal scan data to find out.
I can't download that without setting off a million alarms. However, Burke's eyes are enhanced, Jensen. He uses special retinal prostheses custom-made for him by the Tai Young Medical Corporation.
You want me to remove Burke's eyes?
Not the ones he's currently using. He just received a new set this evening for when the cargo ship docked. With any luck, you'll find it in his office. Keitner out.
Oh, so we gotta go back to his office. Bloody hell. Where do I begin to look in here? I don't need that. Nothing else in here, really. And just so brutal. Surprising there'd be nothing up here. We'll get on top of that one. had a feeling there'd be something up there. Alright. Got the retinal eye scanner. Alright, back we head. If I even dare talk to her, but just make it worse. Seems cruel to run right past her though. But it seems cruel also to be like, hey, yeah, I'll be back. Never left.
You changed your mind.
No.
You'll let me out now? Please, they'll be back and I'll disappear like all the other women.
Yep, sorry. Just reassuring you that I will be back. Or I'll get you out of here one way or another.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so basically we're gonna have to just reverse what we did. Getting back out, doing the same trick that got us in. Have to go through these things a couple times, right?
Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Yeah, if I'd remembered that we actually returned to his office, though, it would have saved us the trouble at the very beginning, huh? And looked at where that spot was taking us. Alright. Well, we'll get a save and then we'll try reversing our tactic that we did. I mean, obviously we still could take the approach of just wiping all these assholes out, right? But we've gone this far being stealthy. I think we should try and continue along that route. I mean, it's kind of the build that we made anyway. We're not that tough to be getting ourselves into a gunfight. We will if we must, obviously. But
What you're doing is wrong.
I don't care, lady. Yeah, pick up a bar, right? At least one. Ways closer to get to the next bit. Oh, oh.
I'm not a terrorist. You are the terrorist.
When it makes its return trek, we'll head out again. Come on, robot. Head back. Let's take the long route around this time.
This is a
Alright.
nightmare. I don't belong here.
See if we can just avoid it, I guess. Hopefully. See. Suffer. Okay. Base level, right? Probably heard the little pitter patter of our feet there, though.
Please, let me out.
Almost there. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I don't know if they'll come in through this door or not. And I don't know if we are safe if we just go through into that, or if they could actually shoot us through it. I don't know. I have a feeling we'd be safe.
Activating security scan.
And although that section of the office that,
Biometric
or
data
the base
assembled.
where Burke's office is, we pretty much had it now devoid of any guards. I somehow have a feeling that it'll be replenished, but we'll see.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Alright, is at least one level up. Well, why is it marking on this level? Did it just lead us to the stairwell? Take us up to it. Yeah.
Listen, we'd all like
All right.
to be in the middle of the action in Oz, but we're stuck here.
Well,
Better than policing civilians like Jonesy. Isn't he stationed in China? Drag that must be.
I don't know. Anxious sounds like a fun time at least, especially Lower City. There's a hotel there, full service girls. You know what I mean?
Maybe you're right. Wouldn't have to deal with Burke and his asshats at least. I don't envy Commander Geithner. She has to deal with this crap daily.
Keep it down. Jesus. I know we saw him go to the detention block, but who's to say he hasn't plugged the hole inside his office or something?
Being paranoid. Besides, what would he do? Geithner still runs this base, and she has our backs.
Gonna notice that door opening, oh man.
Hello?
I'm going to here. Hopefully he'll just give up. Did he leave? Is he still there? Okay, I see feet. The doorway. away, dude. My heavens. He's dedicated. Right, because he knows something happens within Burke's office here, and he was on watch. He's going to get in some serious trouble. Well, if he's just going to stand there, though, I am going to have to knock him out. And then, obviously, his buddy that's patrolling back and forth, too, but they typically give up much sooner than that. Go away, dude. Yep, holster. Alright, nice.
Keitner, I've got the eye, but it's not gonna fool a retinal scanner unless it's attached to an optic nerve.
I know that, Jensen. I do have a plan. Take the eye down to Quinn. He'll know what to do. Keitner out.
Get to it from this one. Go save it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is just his little office thing. Dang it. I should remember that. Well, I will try it from the different office though. Maybe they won't be as heavily guarded with this one. You wonder if there's another part of the that rocket launcher if he needed it. If she might have had something in her office here, but I would have thought I would have noticed it though before. Who knows? That door's wide open. Oh. Don't mind me, fellas. I had a feeling. So he may notice it's open. What the hell? Did it glitch? Oh, I was waiting for it to be called. Okay. Ben? Oof. Hello, mate.
So, what's the story? Just got off the horn with the commander. She says she got something for me to take a look at.
Prosthetic eye, one of Burke's. We needed to get past a retinal scan, but it's useless like this.
Aye, without an active neural connection, it might as well be an expensive paperweight. May as well put a gobstopper in front of the scanner for all the good that thing will do you.
Solutions, Quinn. Think you can handle this?
Lad, I may be just a mechanic, but I'm also the only thing keeping this whole bleeding facility from sinking into the abyss. Think I can manage a simple optic frequency bypass. Just let me get me tools.
All right.
Right. So that's it now. You got the eye. Sorry it took a little longer than I expected. Nearly break the damn thing once or twice. New TUAM firmware and such. Now don't go fucking around with it. It's only got a limited lifespan due to the temp power source I rigged. It's only good for one use. Got it?
Got it. Oh, yeah. It's pretty impressive work for a mechanic, Quinn.
This is pretty impressive work for a mechanic, Quinn.
What's that supposed to mean? There's more to old Quinn than meets the eye. No pun intended. You wouldn't be the
that's
first
true.
to underestimate my know-how.
Well, there's more to this job than just a simple battery swap. I saw you modifying the BIOS. This is state-of-the-art hardware and software. You're not just a mechanic. You're a hacker.
What are you going on about now? Ain't nothing you couldn't pull off with a degree in computer engineering and a little elbow grease. Come on now. We ain't got time for this.
Uh-huh. Alright. Gross. Is it supposed to be moving?
Is it supposed to be moving?
Aye. Bloody creepy that is. Try not to pay it any mind now. Thing's stuck in calibration mode. Trick is, I got it thinking it's plugged into a new host. And by rewriting the system diagnostic checks, it'll keep trying to connect without detecting anything's amiss, which in turn keeps it alive in a manner of speaking. Fucking brilliant piece of engineering work if I were to so myself.
Indeed. And, why only one use?
Why only one use?
Without being hooked up to a proper battery, like your brain. The voltage spike from a single scan will trip the surge protectors, shutting it down to prevent further transmissions. It's a redundant safety mechanism built into the optic nerve to prevent frying your noggin in a dorsal ventral feedback loop. Short of putting the thing in your own head, which I ain't exactly equipped to do, there's no way around it. Besides, I think the commander preferred it this way.
Alright.
Well, hopefully this thing works.
It'll work just dandy so long as you don't do something stupid like drop it. And it ain't a bloody webcam. So don't try using it to spy the knickers of someone's skirt.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have any thing for that, so just probably the same old same. Yeah. Well, see, do we have anything to sell?
What are you buying?
Combat rifle ammo. Get rid of that. We actually pick up any weapons? I don't think so. Oh. Okay. Well.
No refunds. Right. So, what's the story?
By any chance,
what are you buying?
Did you get another praxis kit to sell? Oh.
Satisfaction guaranteed. Unless, of course, you fuck it up yourself.
Alright, Quinn. Is there any way I could break into your office, get in that safe? I think you can at the end of the game, huh? I think you can come back there and get in there. Seems like I remember doing that. Could be wrong, but it seems like I remember doing it. Like I say, could be wrong. Alright. Back we go, right? All the way, checking, doing out. One more time. Which kind of sucks, doing the, you know, having you have to rehash the same part that guy still, yeah. And his buddies over there. Fantastic. The way I get confused. I think we can go that way, can't we? If there's anybody around, doesn't seem so. Alright.
Activating security scan.
I mean, we've seen the trick. We can do it. It's just a matter of patience and getting to each our little spots to
Biometric data assembled.
stop, recharge, and push forward.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Back away we go.
Why are you doing this? You're monsters!
We're getting close to our juice here. That guy was right there. Holy shit. Oh, well, for that. Oof. Probably should have just gone up the stairs on charged over there, but
I'm not a criminal. I'm not a terrorist.
our last one, but so be it.
You can't just sweep us under a rock like this.
I can't recall at all, and I imagine we are going to have a boss fight against Burke, but I don't remember anything about it whatsoever.
Please, let me out.
But for that, obviously, we'll be busting out our
I haven't done anything. Why have you locked me up?
our own revolver. It'd be nice for poetic justice, irony, I guess, to use his own pistol against him, but we'll be using our own. Okay. Not much further to go, right? Alright, let's go. Yeah, that's same level. Alright, not far to go at all. I mean, maybe it's possible we could push it all the way to have gotten there without stopping and letting it recharge a bit, but I think being cautious is probably a good approach here. Get inside. Go, go, go. Alright. Sweet.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Access granted.
Jensen,
Man,
it's
what a
Keitner.
facility.
Where are you?
In a well-concealed elevator inside the prison's restricted wing. Your gun-running neural engineer deserves a raise.
I take it the eye worked then. Good. Now listen, if what you say is true, if Burke really is using the prisoners here as lab rats, I need proof. Hard evidence that I can take to Interpol.
An entire prison full of kidnapped civilians isn't enough?
You're an ex-cop, Jensen, you tell me. How many death row inmates crying on about their innocence have you seen getting out?
Point taken. I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, but I mean, what legal? Well, who knows in this world? Like, what legal authority do they have to detain people? But this is not playing by today's necessary rule book. I do not recall at all what's awaiting us here. Of course, these are, we come to see them at the end of Final Boss with Zhao. They're all connected.
So sorry.
They remind me
Don't hurt me
of, in a way,
anymore.
of, in Minority Report, of the precognitives. I don't know, something about them kind of reminds me of that.
Please don't leave me like this. No hope. Can't take
Level 5.
Want to die.
What's that?
Be free.
Aussie doctor.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Don't hurt me anymore. So cold.
Oh, that's what those data things that we had. Yeah. Jeez.
Can't take anymore. Want to die. Be free.
bet. How she hasn't already noticed our presence, I don't know, but trauma kit. We use that on her. Yep. Seems like the right thing to do to me. Maybe I'm wrong there, but
According to Commander Burke, initial field tests are positive. Operatives report function within expected parameters. Never mind the cost.
nice. We're missing one. Wonder if it's within here or we just plain missed it. We probably just plain missed it. For that one remain. Oh, we've now got 3. Well, I'm gonna boost up our defense. That's for sure. Give me just a sec. I was getting a text message. Yeah, don't know if maybe we'll need that during the battle. Don't know. No system. Taken. Well, yeah, I'll just wait and see if we need it for anything else. Save.
However, preliminary simulation indicates little to no improvement.
Quite the house of horrors you got here, Doc. You letting anyone in, or just women?
Who are you? How'd you get down here? This is a restricted area.
Obviously. You wouldn't want the rank and file knowing what kind of sick experimentation is going on down here.
No, you don't understand. I'm not.
Where's Burke? And your research partner, Savage?
Burke went back up to the base. And Gary left. Told me to be smart, keep my mouth shut, and do whatever Burke tells me to do. For now.
For now? I heard the 3 of you talking up there in the morgue. Sounded like you don't exactly fit in here, Dr.
Kavanagh. And who the fuck are you?
The name's Jensen. I came here looking for someone. Megan Reed.
Reed? I've seen her research. Gary thinks it could be the key we're missing. If she can be convinced to come here.
Megan Reed was kidnapped, Kavanagh. Violently. As was her entire scientific team and the dozens of women you've been torturing down here.
No! You don't understand. I'm trying to save them. Gary and I, we were sent here to put the OCM project back on track. It wasn't until we got here that we realized what that meant, and by then it was too late.
And what does OCM stand for?
OCM. Savage used that term in the morgue. What does it mean?
Organic Computational Matrix. It's a means of cross-connecting living brain tissue and artificial intelligence systems to create a supercomputer of unparalleled capability. Part flesh, part silicon.
That's what you're doing down here, turning prisoners into computer parts.
Human brain activity has to be integrated with the technology, or else it won't work. Even DARPA knew that.
And just how many prisoners are being wired into this thing?
Just how many prisoners are being wired into this thing?
I don't know. But a lot of them don't seem to survive for more than a year. I've told the others there's no way this project can stay viable with these kinds of numbers. But the OCM computers have to have them to work.
Computers? You mean there's more than one of them?
There's several. This is just where the process starts. The factory floor. We select the candidates here, implant them, and ship them to the other locations. It's all very efficient.
Yeah, except your candidates keep dying.
Yeah. Yeah, and so DARPA, what does DARPA have to do with this?
What does DARPA have to do with this?
Nothing. Not directly. In 2007, they started looking for research partners to help develop an artificial cognitive science program that could increase a soldier's situational awareness in the field. A number of private sector companies submitted proposals.
Bell Tower being one of them.
No, Bell Tower was a private military corporation. DARPA wanted researchers. But one of the companies who did submit something was a biotech corporation that deals with Bell Tower. And they believed a successful program could be designed if it could be wired directly into the soldiers' brains. DARPA wasn't willing to go that far.
So this biotech company took the idea to Bell Tower.
A corporation that, being privately funded, doesn't have to concern itself with political or ethical debate.
Megan's research?
You seem to think Megan's research is integral to salvaging this project of yours. Why?
It's not my project. Had I known before I came here...
Right, just answer the question.
We're experiencing cross-systemic failures with the tech. Over time, subjects implanted with OCM augmentations suffer complete neurological breakdown. They pretty much burn up from the inside. Gary thinks it's a problem with the acceptance of the P-dot array.
I've heard that phrase before.
It's the building block of modern neuro-augmentations. Dr. Reed's been reshaping it, changing the way it bonds with living tissue. The mutagenic gene combination she's introduced into it, well, frankly, it's astonishing.
Enough to warrant her kidnapping? So she'd be forced to work on this project with you?
She's not on this project. I don't know what she's doing or where she is. This is the first time anyone's ever mentioned kidnapping.
Yeah. And, you really think you can justify your role in this? Who are being enslaved?
You're really gonna stand there and try to justify your role in this, aren't you? People are being enslaved, Kavanaugh. Enslaved and crucified.
It wasn't like that at first. I thought we were gonna make a difference, do something incredible for the world.
Right. And look how incredible it turned out to be. But you can still make a difference, Doctor. You can help me blow the lid off this place.
Are you insane? I can't. There's too much money invested in this. Burke, the people I work for, they'll kill me. They'll hunt me down and kill me.
I know people who can protect you, hide you. Interpol is just waiting for evidence to tear Bell Tower apart.
It's not just Bell Tower. Oh, God. Oh, God, am I really gonna do this? You can't get me out through the prison. Burke would stop us.
Then we'll have to do what Savage did. Take a submersible.
We can't. The hatches to all the docking hangars are locked tight. The only way to unlock them is by using the security console in the prison command tower. Burke keeps an eye on us that way.
Then I'll have to go back up there and unlock it. Well, you gather as much evidence as you can carry.
Oh my God. I'm really gonna do this.
Damn right you are. Now get moving. I'll contact you when I unlock the hatch.
All right, fine. But Mr. Jensen, please, hurry.
Alright, so back we go, it seems. But, I don't know, let's just see if she says anything more.
I'm working as fast as I can, Mr. Jensen. There's just so much data. The OCM project is quite complex, and I don't want to trigger any security alerts that might warn Burke of what we're doing.
Okay, let's just go back down that route.
Got it. That's all I wanted to know. I'll be in touch soon.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
You know, it's too bad I didn't have it. It'd have been cool to get all three of them, but I do not. And I think I have before, but I don't recall. As I say, I think we'd have to really go and be thorough in investigating the entire base. Okay, let's get a saving and head up.
Keitner, contact Interpol. We need rendezvous coordinates for a deep-sea submersible.
A what? What exactly have you found, Jensen?
A research complex hidden beneath this base. One of its staff is willing to turn whistleblower if we can deliver her to Interpol using one of the lab's transport subs.
Which explains why you need the coordinates. I'll see what I can do. Keitner out.
Wonder how deep down that this base is.
Keitner, what the hell's going on? The elevator stopped.
Burke must have intercepted our comms. Get the hell out of there, Jensen. I'll meet you.
Oh boy. Why didn't it activate? Okay. All right. So you can be spotted from someone within here, but gotta head up. Now, too bad I don't have, well, oh. Just follow our death. Can we still salvage where the hell? Oh man. I'm doing something that I didn't have any business doing because I couldn't move those anyway. And I was like, well, I was gonna look and see if there was a spot for us to crawl through another crawl space, and if that was the case, I was thinking about giving myself the perk to be able to lift heavy objects, but luckily didn't fall to my death. Let's get another save before I do something ridiculous again.
Elevator's locked down, Sergeant. The target must still be down there.
Good. 5-Team Tango and Intercept. Lift and secure. Repeat. Lift and secure. Holding position. Suggest you continue protocol clean slate. Out. Terminate anyone that opens that door.
Sarge, would have been someone from the science team.
Expendable. Likely compromised. Man, lightly soldier. He has infiltrated a high security rail tower base. Do not let the low casualty count fool you. It only means he is more resourceful and more dangerous.
Or he's had everything inside.
Enough yapping. If he comes up here, we'll get our shot at him. Let him see what the hell.
Get the hell out of here. What about that young girl, man? That's the room she was in, wasn't it?
Warning. Gas dispersal.
She's gone, huh?
Imminent. This is not a drill. All detention silos
They're gonna-
will be decontaminated.
We're gonna gas everybody.
Code yellow initiated. Detention silo decontamination proceeding. All personnel prepare for code yellow. Repeat. Code yellow.
Oh man. So awful, dude.
Code yellow initiated. Detention silo
Activating
decontamination.
security scan.
I still don't remember quite what we're gonna, how this all plays out. Like, in terms of
Assembly.
facing Burke. Like, I don't remember.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Keitner!
We really broke open a hornet's nest, didn't we, Jensen?
It's bad. You need a medic.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Got those coordinates, Jensen. But Burke figured it out. Seized control of the station and locked down the detention camp. Bastard's cleaning house.
I've got to get Kavanaugh out.
Can't. Not until you stop the gas.
What gas?
Burke's enacted a scorched earth protocol to stop the truth from getting out. Poison gas in every cell, lab tube, unless you stop it.
Stay with me, Keitner.
There's a circuit board underneath the prison command tower. Directs the flow. Everything's connected, but might be able to redirect. The whistleblower has to live, Jensen. Only sure way we stop this.
Keitner?
I didn't remember that she died. Forgotten about that. Son of a bitch. That sucks. Alright, so it seems we're gonna be having to choose then to either obviously save all these all the hostages, all these or save the whistleblower, and off as it seems, I'm thinking that the bigger picture is that we do save the whistleblower. It's so atrocious though. All these guys deserve to frickin' to get shot, but I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna I don't have any type of. I've got one multi-pack for the energy, right? Yeah. So. Oh man. I really hate the thought of that though. All these innocent people are going to be sacrificed. They're going to be slaughtered. Alright, sorry about that. 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that. Hopefully Bella don't bark again, but if it does, of course, we will pause the video. Part of me's thinking of... Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Sound like people going in and out the door. Pissing her off. Realized still had it freaking running. Okay, I'll pause the video while it fills so you guys don't have to wait. Alright, back to business. Let's go. Pardon me, sir. Coming through. Go. Alright, I'll pause the video again while we wait for it to charge. Alright, we're about ready. Give it a go here. To get in the same way we did before through the Where was the vents at? There we go. Right.
Tough choice ahead of you, Bratan. The prisoners. Or whistleblower. You can't save both.
What? The hacker from the ship. You've been listening this whole time?
Like Zetka said, everything's connected. Right now, gas is set to disperse evenly between the prison and the lab. All you can do in here is redirect flow out of one area into the other. Do nothing. Everybody dies. Do something.
Somebody dies faster.
Precisely. But if you want to bring down Bell Tower, the choice is clear.
No, he's not wrong. Choice is clear. Like, oh man. All right. Yeah, it sucks. I'm really sorry, but innocent lives, but gonna have to be done. I look at a bigger picture.
A difficult decision, Bratan. But that Gov Nuke Burke gave you no choice.
Tell that to the prisoners. You'll have Interpol rendezvous with Kavanaugh's submersible.
As soon as you unlock it, use the touchscreen in the security room above you. It'll shut off the lockdown, so you can return to the base.
And why would I want to go there?
Use your head, Tuvok. The last thing standing between you and Megan Reed is Burke.
Alright.
Kavanaugh, I've unlocked the hatch and I'm transmitting the coordinates to a rendezvous site.
Oh, thank God. I thought when the code yellow started.
It's over. Just make sure Interpol gets that evidence. I'm going after Burke. Jensen out.
Yep.
Diverting decontamination from subsurface facility to detention silos. Cells sterilized.
Alright. Goes. Let me get safe. Alright, folks. Oh man. I mean, it really sucks, but I do like those kind of tough moral questions that sometimes you're given a Kobayashi Maru, right? There is no winning play. No matter what you do, people are going to be hurt.
Biometric data assembled.
I don't recall where we're going to face
Corporal Tyler, or should I say Adam Jensen? That's right. I know who you are now. Geithner wasn't quite as good at hiding her tracks as she thought she was. If you think Kavanaugh's escape changed anything, you're wrong. Bell Tower will track her down. And on the off chance the good doctor does spill her guts to someone, anything she says will be discredited. Still, I admire your ruthlessness. To save the life of one woman, you allowed 100 more to die. That takes strength of will. The Reed woman, this Megan you've been searching for, she's not here. And the only thing standing between you and the ship that could take you to her is me. I underestimated you back on the ship. I won't be doing it again.
Yeah. You would think if he had that control over that day, he would just keep us in there forever, and we'd,
Lad,
you know,
you there?
starve to
Quinn?
death, die of thirst.
Where are you?
Getting me arse out of Dodge. Burke's had enough, and he's gunning for you. And I don't intend on being caught in the bloody crossfire. But listen, about the gas. I know it wasn't easy, but you did what had to be done. Head to me shop. I left you a thing or two so you can give him hell. I'd like to say we'd meet again over a pint sometime, but, well, Godspeed, mate.
Yep, and we will be meeting. Let's see. I just don't know what to pick with, I don't know what we'll fully be confronting here, so, yeah, we didn't get that, so. Front Burke. I want to visit his flash shop, but I want to be sure.
Someone hiding over there. Man, I see you! Hit the alarm! Stop running! Hit the alarm!
Make sure that we get to, Quinn's base before we move on.
Yeah. Who is it? You gonna stay out there, goddammit?
Oh, oh. Which way is it to it, though? Just heading back to the same place we were. Where those guys guarding it is the way. Detention, no. Near maintenance. Can't read those that far away. Loading bay.
The world needs
Don't know.
this technology. The cost may seem steep, but the cost of not developing it is...
Bloody hell. Good job, Robert. I hear another one. Where? Oh, it's right. I don't want to take on Bert without first going to his shop. I thought I did remember that. I don't know if that's what that X is leading us towards, or if that's leading us towards Bert. I don't want to go.
Someone no one's supposed to be here.
See what it is.
Come back here.
Loading bay. See, that's leading us towards. Myself lost. I may. I don't know. Thinking if I should just freaking pause the video till I find it, because loading bay, I think, is the gonna lead us to him. Where did this come from, though? Like there was a spot down there. Did that lead us closer to?
Lieutenant Commander's mutiny, for lack of a better word, surprised me. I didn't think she had it in her. Makes me think perhaps other forces were.
Damn it, that hurt. Didn't kill us to eat. Yeah. This leads us to be closer to maintenance. Oh boy. Where's this? Oh, okay.
In some
Did find it.
ways,
Nice.
the two of us are probably quite similar. But I question your foresight,
Cool.
your courage to make difficult decisions.
boy. Got a license. Alright, so we'll be, nice. I think we're ready to go take on Bert, but I don't want to waste any of my, how many revolver bullets do we have? We got 10. I want to save those for him. Yeah. I'm not gonna look for bloodshed if I don't have to,
You know,
but
it didn't take much digging to figure out who you are.
if
We have a
necessary,
surprisingly
that's what I'll do.
extensive file on you.
Come down. Yeah, we're still gonna try and stealth our way to him, and obviously we'll dispatch of him. Extreme prejudice.
I haven't heard anything from my men, Jensen. Where are you? You hunkered down in a closet somewhere?
Dude right over there. About knocking him out and getting out of here. Possible.
How did Geithner recruit you, Jensen? She used Reed as a carrot?
Keep your eyes open. Something's wrong.
I wonder. I'm gonna head down there. See about that turret. There's now more available options with it. Let's see what, if anything. If we could turn that on them, that'd be fantastic. But that's a shame. Be worth looking though.
HQ thought Geithner would be a good little soldier. But they never are they?
We will use one of them. Save. That one's full, and I'm gonna try and make our way over to whatever that leads to. I don't know. Would it matter if I got up and actually moved like at full pace? I imagine we'd make louder steps, so they would be wiser to you that way. But
It's only a matter of time before my men find you, Jensen.
oh yeah, I thought I heard it just as I made that move. Good save. think that might be the final boss fight area. We'll see though. Alright, let's see how it goes. Whoops, sorry about that. Hopefully Bella has that out of her, but I doubt it.
I better keep looking.
I hear a mind again. Don't see it press up, but I guess we'll have to go kind of slow. Trying to look for blinking.
If I didn't know you were going to cause me so much trouble, I would have never given in to my curiosity for you.
Are we going to? See, I just don't remember. Are we gonna fight him and all his goons, or do we just gotta eliminate him? I don't remember. I don't want to. Obviously, I got to start setting loose on this guy, but I don't have to. I want. Go away, dude. Yeah.
Can you hear me, Jensen? How much longer?
Bloody hell. Yeah, that's a mob.
Nearest source of disturbance. We know someone's here. Keep looking. What's this? Come back here, sir. Leave. Come out.
Moving to attack.
I'll search over there. Everyone stay on alert. I want him in Silver.
Hell yeah. Whew. Alright, we'll take more. I also think we'll take some bit to boost our health a little bit. 'Cause why not? So I think that's the max you could get to get another save.
You think we've gone too far with our little project. But ask yourself, how much further you'd go to save Reed? One woman. Well, you made it. I'm torn between admiration and pity. You've condemned me for my actions, Jensen. But look at the lengths you've gone to find one woman. Wasted potential. Although from what I've heard, I suspect you'll still be of use to me dead.
This sounds like you're ranting because you suck. Alright, well, this bad boy we will get rid of immediately.
But I see now you'll never make a good soldier. You're the risk of your choices. It's a shame idealistic.
Nice explosion. Where is he? Is he in that room straight away? Is that where we got to get to?
There's no way off this base except through me, Jensen.
I do not have a confirmation yet. Hostile in the area. Keep searching.
Okay, hold on. I'll pause the video real quick. Okay, so a way to get up to him.
So short-sighted, you disappoint me. How can a man so gifted be so blind?
Way up to the mid. Up. Right up in there, right? Or did I get myself turned around?
Your headstrong. It may have served you well in the past, but ultimately,
I heard him converge on position. Hostile is on the run. Make him pay. Move on position.
I wasn't cooking. I was just about to take some more health. He's a tough SOB. Alright. We were close though. I should have took the ladder up and probably open it and we could probably drop some grenade in there. I think we tried a different tactic, but we're probably gonna have to start right at the very beginning of this one. Okay, so yeah, we will get rid of that bad boy again though.
Your headstrong. It may have served you well in the past, but ultimately, you're an aggressive warrior, Jensen. It's a shame you're idealist.
I see them. Yeah. In the what do you call a sniper rifle? Yep, he's on the run.
I'm curious. How far do you think Dr. Reed would go for her
Okay, let's take some more for our health.
research? I think you'd be surprised, Jensen.
Save there. Wait, I do want to change guns though. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Come through.
I thought possibly to recruit you, but I see now you would never make a good soldier.
All right. We'll go up on the roof this time and see how we do. From above. Oh shit. Oh.
There's no way off this base except for me, Jensen.
Yeah, his fallen body's stuck. Just, you know, that's not good. You know, like, yes. Trying to get an angle. I didn't realize there was an edge to fall off of. Oh my god. Mr. Bungle's worth his back. Bungle. But in the end, success. We're gonna get him. We are going to get him. Where we at? Where we at here? Oh, okay. We're still gonna try that again from above. Well, damn, that guy's trouble though. Well, maybe we will just.
Recruit you, but I see now you would never make a good soldier.
Oh, could. Dude, can we? Oh, we don't have anything for juice. Yeah, I don't have anything that could.
You can't stop me!
But I didn't realize we could. Oh, we did get him. Oh, and then coming from behind. Okay, so it isn't just kill him and we beat the level. We've got to get out alive, which makes sense, of course. But look, we did have an option to just attack him, like doing a stealth attack, or
I'm curious. How far do you think Dr. Reed would go for her? I think you tried.
That's pretty satisfying. Oh, you don't have your pistol, your what do you call it? Your revolver anymore, huh?
This ain't right.
So now we just gotta somehow escape, I guess, right? Oof. Okay, so yeah, we don't have anything to take for energy though, man. Obviously, I want to take a look at his computer here. Well, got it unlocked. We'll go through them. From this menu. Yeah, that was pretty satisfying to get Burke that way. But now, actually, let's just see what the objective says. And his teams, okay. In this room, okay. So go invisible and get up on that roof and take that dude out.
What's that noise? Shit, what a mess. What happened here?
Oh shit, we're out of juice. Alright, well that's good to get that heavy out of the way though. Now we're just gonna have to find our way out of here. Did we get them both or only that first one? Did he just throw a grenade in or did he just... I've seen that glass break.
I'm coming to get you.
Alright, come and get me. Over here. How'd that taste, buddy? Anyone else? I heard the shot. Where are you going from?
Sounds like your struggles are almost over, Bratan. Is Burke dead?
I'm standing, he's not.
Good. With Burke out of the picture, there's a power vacuum I can take advantage of. Return to loading bay 2. The doors between here and the docking platform will be open for you.
Last time I passed through there, Burke's men were still waiting for me.
Not anymore. Burke has just ordered them away.
Great. Except I came here looking for Megan Reed, Bratan. I can't leave without knowing.
There is a boat heading toward the location as we speak. If you hurry, it can be on it.
Yep. go around, see if there's anything obvious to pick up on our way out, but oh man, that's fine. We don't need more stuff. We need our own stuff back. The rest of it, all our practice points, and then we'll get on the ship and then call this an episode. They ain't gonna shoot at us, but cross in front of it, better not. Alright.
Bretan.
Quinn?
I'm afraid our good friend Quinn met with an unfortunate incident during all the commotion and is no longer with us.
Your voice. It was you this whole time. Who are you?
For the moment, I'm between identities. I apologize for the duplicity, but it was a necessary precaution. You had to be kept in the dark.
And Keitner? Did she know?
Commander Keitner's perception was much like yours. Shrouded. She saw what she needed to see, and was told what she needed to hear in order for me to complete the mission.
So we were both pawns. Except she's dead and I'm not. So where does that leave me in your grand design?
We're all pawns in someone else's grand design, Mr. Jensen. But that doesn't make Natanya's death any less tragic. Your actions ensured her sacrifice was not made in vain, however. Dr. Kavanagh made it out safely, and is on her way to the rendezvous site. She will expose the truth in due time.
Keitner wasn't the only one who died back there. Those prisoners
will be added to a long list of Bell Tower's atrocities. We will not let them be forgotten. We mustn't stay here much longer, Mr. Jensen, if we hope to get you away from this base.
Okay. I'll look up the name of that game that I was talking about that he was in. It's kind of just escaped me. It's a real short name, like another like it's real short name, but it completely escapes me. I still have questions, and I want real answers this time. No more bullshit, man.
I still have questions, Quinn, and I want answers. Real answers. No more bullshit.
You really want to waste time chatting, Bretan? Fine. I will answer what I can, but keep in mind you have a boat to catch.
I do, and I gotta piss on it. Anyway, this base.
Bell Tower probably has a battalion on its way to clean up this mess. How do you plan on keeping what we did here a secret?
I'm delighted to say that Buck did most of the damage control for us. After requesting the profile search on you, he never explained why he needed it. I believe he wanted to keep control of you to himself. Since that time, we've been monitoring all incoming and outgoing communications, and the lockdown allowed me to discreetly install a tunneler, rerouting the base's network traffic. By the time Bell Tower realizes something is wrong, it will already be too late.
What about the rest of the base personnel?
Most of them think Burke is still in command. Technically, orders continue to be issued in his name, but I'm the one making the calls. I've also taken the liberty of cordoning off this sector of the base. For the moment, at least, we're safe.
Good deal. And Interpol?
Keitner said she had been approached by an agent from Interpol.
That'd be him.
It was you, wasn't it?
Very astute. When I learned of Commander Keitner's suspicions and insubordinate behavior towards Burke, I saw an opportunity. Pretending to be an agent of Interpol seemed the best way to gain her trust.
You mean you lied? So who do you work for?
A loose network of independent operatives, agents of conversion and equilibrium, who seek to expose corruption and assure humanity's natural progress. In truth, we are not affiliated with any global organization. But then, neither is our enemy, officially.
Your enemy? You're not just talking about Bell Tower anymore, are you? You're talking about...
the men and women who pull Bell Tower strings. The same men and women who ordered them to kidnap Megan Reed.
Yep. Alright. Where's Megan?
Alright. Where's Megan?
I don't know for certain. But what I do know is that earlier today, Burke issued orders to have a large group of detainees transferred off this base. Supposedly, they will be assisting at another black site facility.
Kavanagh said this was just the factory floor. You're sure Megan is at this other facility?
Nothing is ever certain in life, Mr. Jensen. But it is the best chance you have, unfortunately. The cargo ship carrying the prisoners has already set sail, but I took the liberty to send out an urgent dispatch in Burke's name, ordering the ship's captain to hold position until one more detainee could be flown on board, in stasis. A helicopter is en route to pick you up.
Wait a second. You want me to get inside another stasis pod?
Yep.
Last time I got in one of those things, it didn't go so well.
I know it's far from ideal, but frankly, your options are quite limited. Although,
Very willing to do it
I
before.
suppose you could try swimming there.
Better be the right fucking boat this time. Because I don't feel like coming back here anytime soon.
Don't worry, mate. It'll be grand.
Yep.
Besides, I thought you Americans liked riding off into the sunset.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so what we want to get first, of course, is that we want to get our praxis kit. Is that going to be part of that? Because we don't have enough, well, you know what? I do have enough praxis to be sure that I have enough inventory space. So we'll do that to be sure we have the full capacity to pick up everything. And we're now at 6 points. That's good. There we go. That's a good start. 17 more points. I don't know what we had before, but we were able to cover everything. But I'll look into that before we do the next. I think this is where we're going to end off before I hop in that, because that's just going to take us to the next mission. So yeah, we'll end it here. That was fantastic. I've got to put. It's been recording here for quite a bit, but that was awesome. It was a lot of fun. The decision is a really tough one. Quinn's a really cool character. That was Keitner, and Burke is kind of mustache twirling bad guy, but nevertheless, that was fun. It was good stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Continue to follow along here in Adam Jensen's journey through the Deus Ex universe. I upload these every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I hope to catch you in the next one. See y'all around. Later.